Hi, Simon Page here, simonpage.com. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about your avatar, your what's called your buying persona. And today we're going to be talking about what it actually takes to define a really solid buying persona and why you want one. So let's get right to it. What is a buying persona? Well, an avatar or buying persona is a fictional character, a person who is your perfect audience in your business. Now, it's okay if you have multiple, if your business appeals to specific different people. Now, that could be two very different people who have two very different uses for your product or service. It could also be one person who is going to be interacting with your business at various levels upon a life cycle. For example, if you were in the internet marketing space and you were teaching people how to build sales funnels, for example, someone who is brand new and just starting out versus and wants to know what is a sales funnel and how it works would have a different need for information and a way to be addressed than someone who is an expert sales funnel builder and was just simply looking for optimal ways to optimize conversion. Does that make sense? So the reason why you want an avatar and why sometimes it's okay to consider breaking your avatar out into multiples is because when you sit down and you create any copy at all, I'm talking about video scripts, landing pages, sales copy, emails, it doesn't matter. When you sit down and write something to be consumed by someone, you're not writing into a void. And you're not standing on a mountaintop saying, hey, everybody, guess what? You're talking to one person. And the best way to truly connect with someone authentically in a sales funnel, the best way is to act like you're talking to a friend, right? We're just going to sit down and have a conversation. And I'm going to tell you all about XYZ. And when you dial in your avatar, when you really understand their dreams, their aspirations, their challenges, the fears that they have, you can talk to that person so much more deeply and connect with them so much more deeply that they're a lot more likely to listen to you because they believe that you might be able to understand and even more help them, right? And when it comes down to it, helping people authentically, serving them is what being in business is all about. It's not about, hey, press a button, get rich quick. It's about providing a real service to somebody who has a real problem. And the deeper you understand that person and their problems, the more you're going to connect and resonate with them. Okay, so let's talk about how to create a customer avatar. So there are four major areas that you want to consider when you're building your avatar. And the first one is simply their demographics. Who are they? Right? And it can get very detailed. You want to think about whether they live in the city or in the suburbs. What's their name, their age, their gender, race, whether or not they have children, where they work, what hobbies they have, things like that. Everything that you can think of to create this fictional person and flesh them out to be a real fictional human being, right? The next thing that you want to consider are their dreams and aspirations. What if their problems weren't holding them back? What would they be able to achieve? Right? They're the place they want to be in 5 years' time or 3 years' time. What are their goals? Okay? The next thing that you want to consider are what are their challenges? What are the pain points that's stopping them from achieving those dreams and aspirations? What's holding them back? Okay, if you start thinking about where they want to be and why they're not getting there, sometimes if you don't already have a product, one will occur to you. So as you start building out your avatar, you want to not just be thinking about their dreams and aspirations and their challenges and pain points, but how those work together. And then the last thing to go into in as deep as you can are their behaviors. Now, not just, do they like to sit and watch TV? Things like, where do they get their information about the problems that they have? Where are they getting that information now? What books and magazines do they read? What influencers do they follow? What Facebook groups do they hang out in? Does your niche have forums online? And pro tip, if you're not sure, just put in the name of your niche space forum into Google, and if one exists, it'll be one of the first hits. And then you want to think about what is your avatar's buying behavior? Are they already buying products in this market? And if they are, who are they buying them from? Okay, and then the next thing that you want to think about is what would be their primary objections to your product or service. Okay, when you can answer the objections before they even ask them, oftentimes they find themselves nodding. And when you get someone nodding, they're already in the process of making a buying decision. And then another thing that you want to consider after you've considered that is what are the frustrations that they have around the acquisition of that information, not just around the process of solving their problem, not just the issues that they have with their problem itself and their challenges and pain points, but what frustrations do they have about finding ways to solve that problem. You really get to the meat of what's holding them back when you start asking these deep level questions about your avatar. Now, if you would like to build your own avatar, if you haven't done this already and you don't have an avatar that's longer than, say, 15 or 20 sentences, I would like to invite you to download my avatar workbook. I have a free workbook for you to download that it's about 20 pages, walks you all through this entire process that I've been explaining today. And the last page of the workbook is a worksheet that you can print out multiple times and use to create as many avatars as you want. To get that, all you have to do is look in the description below. I'll provide a link. It's at simonpage.com/avatar. And when you land on that page, it's going to look something like this. And all you would have to do is click Get It Now and then put in your email address and I will send it over to you. Now, I hope that helps. I hope that building out your avatar is something that you're looking forward to, because it really helps you deliver your content, your message to market as authentically as possible when you sit down to write and you think for a minute about who is this person that I'm talking to. Oh, it's Joe, and he's a 24-year-old, EMT who loves to play softball, and softball is your niche, or whatever. When you start reading that and you start remembering who this person is, you write your content to them that much more authentically. And remember, it's all about authenticity. So I hope this helps. I hope it's given you some guidance. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Again, I'm Simon Page with simonpage.com, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.